I'm Jeff of Jeff Werthmann-Radnich Coaching. I help small business leaders to move forward with confidence in their leadership and to help them avoid burnout. And today I wanted to talk for a few minutes about wearing all the hats, which many small business leaders start out doing and continue to do as time goes on. It's something we get used to. When we're first starting out, unless we have a lot of capital at our disposal, we end up learning how to do every aspect of our business, you know, and that's beneficial. It helps us to understand how each aspect of our business works and to gain a basic understanding of, what does it take to put this together. The challenge for a lot of us, though, is that over time, we get used to being in that space. We get used to doing everything, wearing all the hats. And it's hard to let go of some of that. And the challenge with that is that, if we're looking to grow our business, or do more with it, we've only got so much capacity. And, we can only juggle so many balls at one time. And when we're looking to grow our business, that's adding one more ball to the mix. We reach over to grab that one to, start juggling that as well, and we may drop all the other ones in the act of doing that, and burn out. And it's something that's very real. We work very hard to make our business successful, because we care about it. It's our business, and that's another part of what makes it hard to let other people come in and help us move forward, help us grow. Because we know our business better than anyone else. We know what we want to do with it. We see the potential. We see where we want to go. And in so doing, it just becomes more and more difficult to ask for that help to, take some of those balls from us, so that we can focus on the growth of the business. So how do we do that? How is it that we can still feel like we have control of our business, yet let go of some of those responsibilities to other people, and move forward, and it comes down to basic trust, that, whoever we get to help us, along our way, whether that's a family member, or a friend, perhaps we start there, if we're looking at a small business, and we just, need a little bit of, someone to take a few hours here so that we can work on the growth, sometimes that's a great way to go. If we're looking at hiring an employee, it takes time to find, who that person is that best fits the role that we need for them to take over so that we can start looking at, our future and where we want to take the business. And the difficulty with trust is that it's earned. It takes time to build trust. It's not immediate. Someone can have the best credentials in the world, the best experience in the world, and you have completely opposite differences of opinion, different visions for where to go with things, and it just doesn't work, or conversely, somebody with no experience, but just works their ass off and does a fantastic job, and you just have a great rapport with, and just helps you propel your business forward. The point being, though, is that it takes trust to let go of some of those things, and even before that, it's the simple act of asking for help, which can be challenging. As small business owners, we got into it, we're like, okay, we're doing everything, I've got this covered, and we get used to that. And so, asking for help from others can be a challenge, but it's necessary if we want to grow. And I would just say that it's it's challenging either way. It's a risk either way. Whether we risk letting someone else in, to help us move forward, to help us grow, or we continue to try to do things all by ourselves. That's the slower path. We may get to where we want to go to eventually, but it's challenging, and we may burn out in the process. So there's the risk there. The risk the other way, of course, is, in trusting others to help us along our way. The point is, what is it that we want to do? Where are we going? We want to grow our business. We need help. We can't always do everything ourselves. And yeah, it's hard to say that too, as a small business owner, because we've been doing it for so long that it's like, it's like almost admitting that, you know, I can't do it all myself. That's some sort of failure. And it's really not. It's quite the opposite. And asking for help, that's helping us to get where we want to go. We want to grow our business. We want to share what it is that we do with more and more people. And do the good that we're already doing on a bigger scale. So when we look at it that way, when we start looking at the risks, there's risk either way. And would we rather risk the potential for growth of taking things where we want to go, or staying where we're at, where we might be more comfortable, but we're still stressed out. And it doesn't have to be that way. So I hope this has helped give you something to think about as you try to grow, expand your business, or even start one. That it helps to have help, and look for it in the places where you might need the most help. If you can recognize your strengths and know where you do well within your business, or would do well within your business, where are those areas where it might be of most help to bring someone else on, so that they can take those aspects of your business that you either don't like, or just may not be very good at. In so doing, we're recognizing our strengths, and we're helping ourselves to feel good about ourselves and what we're doing. That because we're focusing on the things we are good at, and that positive reinforcement helps us move forward as well. So anyway, hope this has been helpful. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave them here on my Facebook page. You can always contact me too at jeff@jwrcoaching.com. If it's a simple question, happy to answer it. If there's more to it, and you're just like, I'm stuck, and I don't know where to go from here. What I've said really resonates with you. Shoot me a quick email, and we'll see if we can't get together and see how we might be able to move you forward. So with that, I hope you have a wonderful week, and I will catch you again next Wednesday. Take care.